Hello and welcome to Bird Talk Radio. I am your host, Joshua Martin. I'll be going over the games, the scores, and, everything Philadelphia Eagles. Go Birds. Now let's start the show. Eagles! Woo! See, that's how we're going to start the morning, or start the show every day now. Hello, and welcome to a beautiful, beautiful Victory Monday. It's still Victory Monday, even though Eagles had a bye week this week. The beautiful, beautiful Philadelphia Phillies. I didn't think it could happen. I didn't even think it could. I mean, we saw what happened the first half of the season. Yes, you can shake your head. We saw what happened the first half of the season. We got rid of Joe Girardi, thank God. And things just turned around. I don't even know what to say. Let's get over it. Let's get that beautiful slideshow with. You ready about that? You ready for that, Katie? Bryce Harper. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you didn't do it. Oh my God, dude. Bryce. You were supposed to do it not without me, just with it being full screen, but it's all good. So Bryce Harper hit a beautiful, beautiful, iconic home run, as we all saw. And it was just iconic. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. We were down 3-2. Remuto hits a beautiful blooper to left center. I think that's what it was. Got on first base, and Bryce Harper comes up 2-2. The pitcher got scared for the Padres, didn't know what to throw. Threw a little fastball down and let Bryce Harper do his magic. It was beautiful. Watch that thing get out of here. Phillies won the series 4-1. The Yankees, you couldn't hold off the Houston Astros just for 2 seconds? No. At least tire them out just a little bit. I mean, I'd rather play the Yankees because, they looked sloppy yesterday. They just looked terrible. Yeah, so we got the Houston Astros coming up now. Game 1 starts Friday. I don't know what to expect. Is it the same lineup as it was this Phillies, and then Phillies? I don't know what's up with how baseball schedules their games. I guess if we get that one home win in Houston, it helps us out, yes. But we have 3 games in a row at home. I would say Houston is the better team all around, yes. But the home field advantage that Philly has is undeniably, you can see it. You can hear it. And if we get like how we played against the Padres, if we can do that again, I think that's our best shot at winning the World Series. Because the way MLB has the games lined up, it's not, say for the Phillies, it's not 2 games on the road and then 2 games back and then we go back and forth. It's 2 games on the road and then 3 games at home and then 2 games in Houston. So we need to definitely get that 1 win, the first game 1 or game 2, for we can come home and sweep them at home like we did for the Padres. That is definitely our best chance at winning. We should have enough. We definitely have enough time to restart our rotation. Start out with. I guess we will start out with Zach Wheeler. And then obviously Aaron Nola, Randall Suarez, and then that bullpen game. I don't like those bullpen games. They're weird. Just let one pitcher stay in for a long time. I know it's harder on the batters, on the other team, but it's also harder on us because we don't know how good that one person is gonna do coming. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the bullpen games. It's just a beautiful day today. As you can see, probably the dance studio, they're partying next door as well with me. We just got to see how things go. I guess I'll do just a quick commercial break right now. And when I get back, I'll just go in depth with what happened in week 1. I know, like I said, the Eagles had a bye week. We play next Sunday, 1 o'clock against the Steelers. So I'll take a quick commercial break, and then when I'll be right back, talk about week 7. What happened in week 7?
In a world.
Where's everyone? I'm your host, Daniel.
That is terrible.
Where movies and trivia collide.
I'm a vampire.
Twilight.
2 ridiculously good-looking game show hosts.
I'm your host, Daniel.
And I am Joshua Martin.
Will tackle the challenge of being the best at movie trivia.
All right, this is about a board game that comes to life.
This guy repeats his day over and over and over again.
The power of Christ compels you.
Movie Wars.
Welcome to AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you there.
Hello, and welcome back to Bird Talk Radio. I am your host, Joshua Martin. It was a good week 7. It was all right. I was more focused on the Phillies game. I was watching that Sunday, but it was still some good games. Thursday night, really good game, actually. Andy Dalton, back-to-back pick 6s. And then everyone saw that slow motion of the Cardinals player leaping into the end zone with Andy Dalton just throwing his head up in disbelief in slow motion. That was a cool video. Cardinals won 42-34. It was a good game. Hopkins came back finally. He had a pretty good game. I think he had 100. I thought he had 100 something receiving yards. What did he have? Yeah. 10 receptions, 103 receiving yards. Very good game for him coming back. Andy Dalton looked nice except for those 3 interceptions. Kamara, Chris Olave is really shining out. I think he's one of the candidates for Offensive Rookie of the Year. I know Dameon Pierce is probably the front runner for that right now because what he's doing for the Texans, he's the only offense for the Texans right now. Lions and Cowboys, I don't know what happened to the Lions' mojo. They kind of lost it these past 2 games, I should say, especially on the offense. Sorry for the burp. But especially on the offense, they just kind of lost things a little bit. Defense for the Cowboys looked really good, really good. They had multiple fumble recoveries and I think multiple interceptions. So they look really good out there. Dak Prescott came back. He was a little shaken up. He didn't look like Dak. Well, for an Eagles fan, yes, he looked like the Dak we need to see. But for Cowboys fans, he didn't look like what they were expecting. There's no controversy. Dak is definitely your QB, but it was just, I mean, obviously it was just a rough game coming back after that thumb surgery and thumb injury. It's going to take some time to come back. Colts and Titans. Matt Ryan. I guess the Colts is just a place where you go to, no, well, I was going to say it's a place where you go to retire. I guess now it is because Phillips Rivers went there, he retired. Matt Ryan's probably about over with. Derrick Henry looked nice this game, 30 carries, 128 rushing yards. Yeah. I don't know what to say with the Colts. I thought they were supposed to be good this year. Jonathan Taylor, even 10 carries, 58 rushing yards. Ryan Tannehill didn't even do good. 13 of 20, 132 passing yards. It's just the careless turnovers by the Colts. Because Matt Ryan had that one pick six, and I think that's the only touchdown the Titans had. Yeah, the only touchdown the Titans had was that pick six that Matt Ryan threw. So just silly mistakes by the Colts on their end. They should have won that game. What happened to whatchamacallit? There we go, week 7. The Packers and Commanders. I had Heineke starting QB because Josh Allen was on my bye week, and Jameis Winston, they didn't put him in yet, or he's still injured. Heineke was pissing me off. He had, can we zoom out on that shot? It's a little too tight on me. But Heineke, the first half or something like that, it was negative 0.9 points he had for me. It was scary, to say the least. But he came out in the second half, which was good. Beautiful deep throw to McLaurin. Finished with 2 touchdowns. And I don't know what to say to the Green Bay. They're just looking bleh. They're just looking bleh. It's terrible. Oh, not even Green Bay. Here's the next game: Panthers and Buccaneers at Carolina. Oh my God! After that drop, I didn't want to put that up on the screen. That's too embarrassing. But after that drop by Mike Evans, the game just went in shambles after that. It was 21-3. Buccaneers only scored was a field goal in the 4th quarter. That's terrible. Tom Brady, I'm sorry. Sure. And then we had 2 really good games of the 1 o'clock schedules. Giants and Jaguars was actually a really fun game to watch. Travis Etienne. I think Trevor Etienne's at Florida right now. But Travis Etienne for the Jacksonville Jaguars had a really good game. He scored his first rushing touchdown in his career. Obviously, he missed out his rookie year last year due to injuries. Came back, 14 carries, 114 rushing yards, 1 rushing touchdown for his first career rushing touchdown. It was a really good game from him. Trevor Lawrence looked decent. I'm not a Jacksonville fan. I don't know what to say. He has Christian Kirk. I think he has one other decent receiver. But they definitely have their quarterback. In Jacksonville. I think he's a good suit for them. I think Doug Peterson's a good suit there. I think them two working together is going to be a good future for Jacksonville. But the New York Giants were 6-1. 3-0 in the 3-0 on away games. I'm sorry. They lost to the Cowboys too. But they're 6-1. Wow. Brian Daboll, nominated front runner by far for head coach of the year for what he's done for that organization. Saquon's back. Daniel Jones is actually looking nice. He's looking like a top pick that they drafted him for. I didn't know why. Man came out of Duke. But he's actually looking really nice. Darius Slayton's looking nice for the Jaguars or for the Giants now. I know they're still probably having problems with Kenny Galladay. But the Giants won that game 23-17. And then the last of the 1 o'clock games was the Browns and Ravens. A little scary again going into the fourth quarter for Baltimore, but they actually held out this time. I think Amari Cooper had a beautiful reception touchdown, but it was called back for offensive PI on him. When you can't push off, you can't have fully extended arms when you're pushing off the man. If you have a fully extended arm, they're going to call it 9 times out of 9, 10 times out of 10. So that was called on him. That came back. Cade York went up and botched. I think it was blocked. I don't know what happened on the field goal. But they lost 23-20. Nick Chubb had a good day for all the fantasy people out there. 16 carries, 91 rushing yards, and then the 1 touchdown. So what is that? That's probably, 13, 14 points for Nick Chubb. Not bad. He's supposed to have more than that, but Ravens got the win on that one, 23-20. And then the 4 o'clock games. Breece Hall, man, I have him on my fantasy. I don't need him gone. Bro, he had such a good rookie year, too. Dang, man. I feel bad for Jets out there because they're 5-2. They just beat the Broncos. I know Russell Wilson wasn't playing that game, but still, they went out and beat a superstar defense. Obviously not on the offense side, but I'm sorry for all you Jets fans, and I'm sorry for all your fantasy owners, me, that have Breece Hall. He's gone for the season. They fear that he's towards ACL. I don't know why ACLs exist if they keep tearing. It's kind of stupid. But the Jets won that game 16-9. Breece Hall had a beautiful 62-yard run touchdown. And now, I don't know. Texans and Raiders. That was actually a pretty close game the first half. Wow. Look at the Texans out here. But Josh Jacobs had a beautiful game. 20 carries, 143 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns. Hat trick by Josh Jacobs today. Devontae Adams, 8 receptions, 95 receiving yards. Good day for him. So the Raiders won 38-20. Seahawks and Chargers. Geno Smith. Oh my God, no, never mind. Not Geno Smith. Who's this guy? Kenneth Walker, the running back for Seattle. 23 carries, 168 rushing yards. He averaged 7.3 a carry, 2 touchdowns, and had a 74-yard run. Good day for him. Wow. He did what Austin Eckler was supposed to do. Austin Eckler didn't do much. 9 carries, 31 rushing yards. He did have a touchdown, though. Good for him. But just good job by Seattle. Really good win for them. Their division, they got the Giants. Rams aren't looking nice either. Cardinals. Seattle winning the division, maybe with Geno Smith. That would be pretty fun to watch, honestly. I mean, obviously they got to look out for the Rams. That's probably the only team I would say they have to look out for. Because 49ers, the next game coming up, Chiefs and 49ers. 49ers got the loss in that game, even with Christian McCaffrey coming in. Yes, he just came in, but obviously we hope to see a little bit more of that game, especially going against the Chiefs. But I think we should see exciting things for San Francisco in the sooner or later, coming up soon, hopefully. But the Chiefs came out on top of that game. Mahomes, 25 of 34, 423 passing yards, and 3 touchdowns. Did I miss a game? I feel like I missed the Bengals. Where's the Bengals at? Oh, Bengals and Falcons. I missed that game because I wanted to talk about Burrow, but it's whatever. Burrow and Jamar Chase. I want to say it every single week, but it's going to be the greatest connection of all time. Better than Randy Moss and Tom Brady. Better than Joe Montana and Jerry Rice. It's going to be fun to watch. I'll say that. But like I said, Chiefs won 44-23. And then Sunday night game, Dolphins and Steelers. The Dolphins looked like how they were going to be the beginning of the season, like I said it was. But they only looked like that the first quarter. I don't know what happened the rest of the 3 quarters. It just kind of got sluggish. Tua's accuracy and his ball strength really... His accuracy's... No, all right, I'll take it back. His accuracy's not that bad. But his ball strength is terrible. He underthrows the ball a lot. Tyreek, you got to... If you're throwing the ball to Tyreek, just throw it an extra 10 yards. Because you know he's the fastest man out there by far. And you underthrew... I think there was probably 3 underthrown balls. Threw deep balls to Tyreek, and one was almost an interception in and out of the hands. But Kenny Pickett made some terrible decisions too. He had 3 interceptions on the night. Not the greatest day for him in the world. Dolphins got the win on that one, 16-10. Let's see. Tua went 21 of 35, 261 passing yards, 1 touchdown. So like I said, he had a decent game, but that first quarter looked really nice from Miami. If they can keep that first quarter up, that would be fun to watch for them. Hopefully Byron Jones is fine. He went down with a little apparent leg injury. I think it was an ankle. He might be gone for maybe a week or 2, so he'll be back safe and sound. We saw Xavier Howard last night. He looked good covering up. Pickens had that beautiful touchdown, though. And then Jalen Waddle came back. That's about it. Tonight we have the Bears and the Patriots. That should be a good game. It's in Foxborough. Bailey Zappi, I think he's still quarterback for the Patriots right now. So, with that, I mean, I don't want to say Patriots are front runners on winning. I do have the Patriots winning that one just because it is in Foxborough. But it should be a close enough game tonight. Hopefully we can see some exciting things from Justin Fields. Let's see. 5 minutes. Does Mr. Danielson want to come out and talk about the Dolphins for a little bit? He's here. No! Why not? Wow, all right, whatever. Oh, we got basketball. It's basketball season. I was going to wear I have a Joel Embiid jersey, but I don't want to wear the Sixers jersey because I think they're 0-4 on the season right now. Yeah. 0-3. We're 0-3. We lost to the Bucks. We lost to the Spurs, and we lost our opening game to Who was the opening game against? The Celtics. We tipped off the NBA season. I forgot about that. Damn, we're 0-3. Obviously, that's not how the season's going to look like. We need to still fix things up. Some good teams right now. Obviously, the basics. Your Boston Celtics, Milwaukee Bucks. The Utah Jazz are 3-0, even without Goddard and Donovan Mitchell.
What's up with the Lakers?
Lakers are booty. Lakers are 0-3 too. I think there was a stat that came out today. It was LeBron James' 3-point thing of this season so far. It's terrible. It's like 2 of 44 or something like that. It's terrible. And then Westbrook is terrible again. He went 0-11 field goals. I think their second game in. Not a pretty sight. Brooklyn Nets 1-1. So there's teams here. It's the beginning of the season, obviously. But for the Sixers, we obviously have some things to work on. James Harden, he needs to understand that he's here. We appreciate that he's here. But it's not his team.
James Harden is in Philly?
Yeah, he's been in Philly since last year. They traded him to the Nets. We gave them Ben Simmons and we got James Harden. They also got some more players. We gave up Seth Curry, which I was really upset about.
Harden's a cancer on that team.
He kind of is. I mean, Harden, if the game's close enough at the end, I do trust you with the ball, but I would rather see the ball in Tyrese Maxey's hands or especially Joel Embiid, where we can. I know Embiid's a big man, yes, so it's hard for him to move around and all that compared to Harden and Maxey. So what we need to do is, Embiid's not a bad three-point shooter. He's not a bad shooter at all. Harden needs to learn how to drive the paint properly, where he's not trying to get a foul, but where he's trying to make the shot, and then he can get a foul coming with making the shot instead of just going in and just trying to get a foul.
Why would Philly bring in Harden when they had such a winning formula?
We didn't have a winning formula though. We had Ben Simmons, and that was. I'm happy we got rid of Ben Simmons. I'm happy we got James Harden. He's not a bad guy. I mean, we saw him when he was the Houston Rockets. He was the NBA scoring leader with 40 points a game or something like that.
But that was a long time ago.
It was only 5 years ago.
That's about a third of your age.
Like I said, I don't think James Harden can be a number one guy. I think Tyrese Maxey has to be our number one, like our point guard, like our main ball handler, and just let James Harden sit around the perimeter and shoot his shots. Let Maxey run the floor. Let him control the floor. He's good enough. He's by far good enough. Let Embiid sit in the paint. He's a giant. Man, he's 7'1". I don't know. It's like I said. It's only the first 3 games of the season. We played some good teams. The Spurs, maybe not, but the Bucks and the Celtics are the top 2 teams in the Eastern Conference. So I kind of expected that. Plus, they have better chemistry, especially the Celtics. Celtics look really nice. They're probably going to go back to the finals again, play the Warriors again. That's probably going to be a rematch of this season. But yeah. So, Phillies, I love y'all. I'm so happy. This one's for Ryan Howard. This one's for all those people on the 2008 team. Rory Halladay, I miss you. R.I.P. the GOAT. We just gotta wait till Friday, I guess. You're gonna see next Monday. It's gonna be happy, or it's gonna be a little disappointing. We'll find out. But every Monday, Bird Talk Radio. Mondays at 11 a.m. Email me at birdtalkradio2022@gmail.com, or you can call into the studio whenever you like, 888-994-4995, Studio A. Just come check out the show, and I'd like to. I want you guys to call in. I want some heated debates. I want people to call in, and I want to fight them word to word, hand to hand. I'm gonna put my. If anyone out there says the Phillies are, no, the Eagles are trash, I'm gonna throw my hand through the phone and get you an uppercut, right? A little Tyson uppercut. All right, and I gotta wrap it up. All right, so catch me next week, Monday, 11 a.m., Bird Talk Radio. And Sunday, 1 o'clock against the Steelers. Eagles gonna start 7-0. All right. Peace out. Thank you for watching Bird Talk Radio. Again, I am your host, Joshua Martin. If you want to contact me or be on the show, just email me at birdtalkradio2022@gmail.com, or you can call in during the show at 888-994-4995 in Studio A. Have a wonderful day, and remember, go Birds.